Welcome back. Well, Get Off the Grid Fest promises to entertain you and give you new ways to live off the grid. We're joined by Bill Fleming and Karen Dillingham to tell us more about an upcoming event that's coming up in August. Thank you both so much for being here. We appreciate it. Karen, I've known you for a long time. You've made my little nephew, you made his first onesie. He had a tie-dye onesie when he was born. It was the first baby pictures were taken in that, so we have a long relationship. Thank you both so much for being here.
Thank you.
And this Off the Grid Fest all started with you, Bill. Tell us a little bit about that. You got interested in really being off the grid, and for folks who are not familiar with that term, what is being off the grid and living off the grid? What does that even mean?
Well, it takes into consideration you start to make your own power. You basically make your own power. We do it from solar energy. The entire festival that we have coming up in August there in Spartanburg is powered by the sun. Everything from the main stages to the, even the portalettes are lit up by solar power. And so we take that as our commitment to reducing the use of carbon-based fuels in our society in order to reverse the effects of climate change that we are now feeling throughout the South and the rest of the country.
And so a lot of people are very interested in making sure they're kinder to the planet, kinder to each other. And so it's kind of a whole concept of just living off the grid and kind of knowing where things come from, being able to be kinder to the planet. So this event is really going to focus on a lot of vendors in the upstate, a lot of things that you can do to kind of be more off the grid. And Karen, you're going to be one of the vendors there as well, so people will be able to buy some of your items. What particularly interested you in the Off the Grid Fest?
Well, learning how to live off the grid, which is not just getting solar panels, but having the battery backup so that you are not, that you're powering yourself when there is no sun. There's also electric vehicles, electric bicycles, and other formats, growing your own food in your front yard.
And that's one of the things that I think going through the pandemic, a lot of us had that realization is like, if things were to go awry right now as they seem to be, like what will I be able to do for myself, that self-sufficiency.
Right,
which is interesting.
You're building a lot of confidence when you start to grow your own food, when you start to get your own energy production on your house or your home, even your RV. We have some folks that are going to be there that will talk about how to get away from using a generator and switching over to solar panels and batteries. So there's going to be a lot of information there, along with world-class music. So while you're educating yourself, you can be listening to some wonderful Daryl Scott or Amanda Platt and the Honeycutters, or the Shady
Recruits.
Recruits.
It's education, it's a good time, and it's going to be at the music camp in Spartanburg.
Right.
August 18th through the 20th.
That's correct. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Children get in free, so there's no reason not to bring the kids out to the event. Kids under 12, of course, get in free. And then you can come for day passes, or you can get a weekend pass, and you can camp for the weekend. We're going to have a market with about 20 vendors, and then a whole wellness area where you're going to learn about how to reduce stress, how to with some, meditation, sound vibrational healing, massage therapy, chiropractors.
So it's a one-stop shop. Bill, will you be playing out there? I know that you're obviously known for music as well. Will we be able to see you giving the folks some sounds?
As a co-producer, I permit myself to play with one of the groups. And the group I'm going to be playing with, very interesting story, and it kind of reflects the diversity that we are seeking in terms of putting on this festival. The group is called Natty Lovejoys. They are a reggae band, and it's a truly American story because the bass player and the leader of the band is from Jamaica, from Kingston, grew up with Bob Marley, played with the Wailers when he was 18. He was called Youth Man. His wife, who is also a member of the band, was a pop star in Brixton, South London, at the age of 18. And wrote a song that Johnny Depp has just done a TikTok using that song. But the two of them got together on tour with Bob Marley, and then they moved to the mountains of East Tennessee and set up a whole reggae camp there.
Now that's a story, right?
And they are going to be on Sunday closing it out at the Get Off the Grid Festival there, and I'll be playing with them.
There you go. So if you want to see Bill, you want to buy some of Karen's things as well, get to the Get Off the Grid Fest. You can go to getoffthegridfest.com to find out more. Again, August 18th through the 20th at the music camp in Spartanburg. Thank you both so much for coming on and
Thank
talking
you,
to us.
Jamarcus.
Thanks
Thank you
for
for the
having
swag
us.
here. I really appreciate my Get Off the Grid Fest t-shirt. All right.